Hey guys, this is Rachel with Cypress Textiles, and today we're going to be making the Jasmine motif from the 2024 VVCAL. So I've got started with a slip knot on my hook already, and I'm going to do chain 3 and then slip stitch in the third chain from the hook to make my ring. So chain 3, slip stitch in the third chain from the hook, and you can also do magic ring or any other ring that you prefer. And then in the center ring, we're gonna do single crochet, chain 7, and then single crochet. And we're gonna do repeats for 6 until we have 6 single crochet and 6 chain 7 spaces. So I'm gonna go straight into the ring with a single crochet, and then chain 7, and then single crochet, chain 7, until I've got 6 singles and 6 chain spaces. Okay, so now I have 6 singles and 6 chain spaces, and I just need to join my round. So I'm gonna do so in the first single crochet with a slip stitch. And that's how I'm gonna join my round. And then I'm going to pull my yarn tail that I've been working over, and that's gonna close my center. And now I'm gonna start my next round by making slip stitch in 3 of the chains of this chain 7 space. So I'm going to go straight into the chain itself, not the chain space, but see how I'm going into the chain and make my first slip stitch. Then get my next loop on the hook there for my chain and make my next slip stitch. And one more. We're trying to get to the top of this chain space. So that's 3, and you can see that you really can't tell where that chain up is, where that slip stitches are. Once you've got the whole thing finished, it just looks fine. So now after I've done my 3 slip stitches, I'm going to make another slip stitch, but into the chain itself is fine on this one. There we go. And now I'm going to chain 4 and then go into my next chain 7 space with a slip stitch into the chain space is fine. Chain 4, slip stitch in the next chain space, chain 4, slip stitch, chain 4, slip stitch. We're going to go all the way around, and I got one more to do. And once I make this final one, I'm going to make slip stitch into the slip stitch. I'll show you how I do that. So just chain 4, and we're going to slip stitch into the slip stitch that I made that's at the very top of the chain space. That's going to close our round. All right, so here's how we're looking. You can fiddle with these chain spaces in the center to make them kind of more even. And you can pull the yarn tail if it starts to open up, and once you weave this in, you won't have that happen anymore. But I'm gonna go ahead and start my next round. So I'm gonna go straight into this chain 4 space with a beginning DC. So I'm gonna do a single crochet, chain 1, and now I'm gonna make 4 more double crochet in the same chain space, so that I'll have 5 double crochet in the chain space, including the beginning one. And now chain 3. All right, so I've got 5 double crochet there, and I've got chain 3, and I'm going to go into the next chain 4 space with 5 double crochet. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then chain 3, and that's going to be my repeat. So 5 double crochet in each chain 4 space and chain 3 in between. Okay, so the round is complete, and I've joined with a slip stitch into the beginning double crochet, and now I'm going to make a slip stitch into the next stitch, so the next double crochet, slip stitch, and now into the next double crochet I'm going to make a single crochet, chain 1, so that's going to be a beginning DC, the first double crochet of the round. And then I'm going to make a chain 1, that's going to be our corner chain 1, and double crochet in the same stitch. Okay, so there we go, beginning DC, chain 1, double crochet, and that's in the middle DC of that little 5 DC group. And now chain 1, skip 1, double crochet, and now chain 1, and now we're going to make a popcorn, And we're going to work into both the chain 7 space from round 1 and the chain 3 space from the previous round. So we're going to go into the chain 7 space, and we're going to make a popcorn. So we're going to do 4 double crochet. So I'm just yarning over so I can make a double crochet. I'm going into that chain 7 space, and when I grab my yarn to make my double crochet, I'm going to trap the chain 3 space as well. So I'm going to treat these like if it's one chain space right there. Okay, just right in there, I'm going to make 4 double crochet. So see how it squishes the chain 3 space down, and we're going to make 3 more double crochet in that same spot. Okay, so now I'm going to release my loop from the hook and insert my hook front to back through the first double crochet of those 4 double crochet, pull it through the front, and that closes my popcorn. Now I'm going to chain 1 and double crochet into the next DC, then chain 1, skip 1, and we're going to do our corner, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, all in that same stitch, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet, and we're going into our repeat here. So this is how our side is going to look, right? And you're going to work into that chain 7 space like that. Okay, so this is how the round looks when it's complete. I'm laying flat, and I did go ahead and join with the slip stitch in the first beginning DC. So you can see kind of how everything is placed there and how it looks with the popcorns, and the center chains really open up once you add those popcorns as well. All right, so now we're going to start our next round, which is just a single crochet round. And all we have left on this motif is just a single crochet round, a DC eyelet round, and a single crochet round. So we're almost there on this motif. So into this chain space, I'm going to make 3 single crochet into that chain 1 corner space. And now I'm going to actually skip this first double crochet there. I'm going to skip it and work single crochet into the chain space, and then single crochet into the double crochet, into the chain space, into the popcorn, and then into the 3 more space, stitch, and space. So 3 more, and that's going to be 7 single crochet total on the side, and I'll show you how that looks. So I've got my 3 single crochet corner, and then I have skipped my double crochet here. So now I have 7 single crochet across. I've got 1, 2, 3, 1 in the popcorn, and then 1, 2, 3. And now I'm going to skip my double crochet and go into my chain space with 3 single crochet. And now I'm just going to work all my sides like that. So you make sure you have 3 single crochet in your corner, 7 on the side, and 3 single crochet in the next corner. All right, we're going to work that way all the way. So here's how we're looking here. Now we're going to work our next round, which is the eyelet round. I did go ahead and slip stitch join into the first single crochet to close my round. And so now we're going to work into our next stitch, which is going to be the center single crochet of this 3 single corner here. So go into the next stitch with a beginning DC. So just make single crochet, chain 1, and then chain another one for the corner, double crochet in the same stitch. And now we're going to do chain 1, skip 1, double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet. And now we're going to chain 2, skip 1 still, double crochet. So you're chaining 2 when you go across that middle single that's in that popcorn. You're going to chain 2. And you'll see why on the next round. It kind of opens up the side a little bit so you don't get these pointy corners. All right, so we're going to chain 1, skip 1, double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, and then we're going to make our corner. Double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet. We're into the repeat now. So I'll just show you, and just don't forget when you make that middle pass right here, do 2 chains instead of 1 chain. So that's how we're looking there. Okay, so now our second to last round is complete, and I'm just going to do my single crochet final round. So super simple. I'm going to work straight into this chain 1 space with 3 single crochet, and then I'm going to skip this double crochet here, and I'm going to work across until I get to this chain 2 space with a single crochet in each space and stitch. So it's going to be 4 singles, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Remember, we're skipping that first double crochet. So 3 and 4. And now into this chain 2 space, I'm going to make 3 single crochet. All right, and it's like that just so that it widens out the side a little bit instead of making it so pointy. Now I'm going to make 4 single crochet in the next double space, double and space. I'm going to skip this double crochet and work into my corner with 3 single crochet. Okay, so here's the side. This sticks up because it's 3, but don't worry, once it's joined, it'll be just fine. And you can see where everything lies there, and you're going to have 84 single crochet whenever you're all finished. So there's 14 on each side, and you're going to have your 3 single crochet corner here and here. In between, you'll have 11 single crochet. All right, so that totals to 84 whenever you're finished, and here is how the motif looks with that single crochet round on there. All right, so this has been the Jasmine motif, and I hope you've enjoyed it.